Good afternoon, everyone. It is me, Joshua, back for legitmtg.com, hanging out here on Twitch. Today, we are looking at a Grixis control list in Standard, and we're going to play it on, of course, MTG Arena right now. You can see the deck list and sideboard over here, and I'm not entirely sure we're actually going to be doing sideboarded games, because it doesn't look like sideboarded game modes are on. So we'll hit this constructed event, pay our 500 coins, and get in. The one downside to Arena is I started off with a small investment. Well, not even really a small investment. Thanks to my friends at legitmtg.com. This hand is wonderful. I cashed out some of my credit from managing the site's articles and decided that I would spend all that credit on arena packs. And it turns out that if you don't open well enough and you don't get enough wild cards, you are forced into a direction that you may not want to be forced into. We're going to take that Pride Mate, and we're going to throw that in the yard. So I've been forced into a control-heavy direction. Very Izzet heavy, very Azorius heavy, and while I've got a lot of decks, they all play the same. They're just different colors. They're all control decks, except for the mono blue tempo deck, which is decidedly not control. Alright. So if I wanted to play something like Golgari or any of the Boros decks, I'm going to have to spend more money because I can't craft cards that I would never play with. Which is, I guess, good for WotC. That's how they get their whales. But bad for someone like me who wants to play a lot of different decks and doesn't exactly have what one would call a lot of free money. Anyways, we're Notion Raining. I'm actually going to keep both of these on top. Booped for 2. There's a Pride Mate. From what I understand, Vraska does not like Pride Mates at all. No need to pay the 2. Contempt. Nothing. Just complaining about how Arena works and playing some Grixis. How are you, sir? When are you gonna write again? He said impatiently. I don't want the Steam Vents, but I do want the Doom Whisperer. I mean, there are some good points to Arena. The gameplay is a lot faster, it's a lot cleaner. It's, I guess, if you're into your tabletop card game looking like a video game, it does that. Like Doom Whisperer screams and stuff. It's real cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, that time thing. I completely get that. Oh, did they have 2? Am I bad? Oh, they didn't pay the 2. Whoops. Okay, so that was an interaction that was weird to come up with. Because they're apparently not getting tokens. Womp womp. Yeah, writing about Commander is... I mean, it really depends on which site you write for. Like, EDH Rec, I don't even know if they offer articles or not. But you figured that would be the best place to go for actual Commander art or Commander contents. But to me, it feels like there isn't a huge audience for Commander stuff. Now, while it's not a huge audience, they're like Pauper players. They are incredibly passionate about their formats. And that's reasonable. But writing about Commander, especially if you're doing like a deck tech based article, you either have to commit to writing about all 100 cards or just writing about the main parts. And far too many times I've seen people try to do both, and it just gets the article, it just makes things messy, I guess. Chalk one up for the good team. Good guys, whatever. I get some coin rewards. I've already blown through the 15 win bonus today. So, like, I woke up at 7 and immediately got on here because I didn't have anything to do. Because for some reason, I'm going to use my Saturday that I'm off to watch college football and work. Standard so far looks amazing. Now, granted, it's going to get ruined when people figure out that red deck's the best deck for right now. But the Star City event, like their team event was what, like 8 different decks, or their open or classic was 8 different decks, and things seem to be exciting. I don't particularly want you to have 1,000 odd. I did not open my deck tracker before this. I am so clever. Yep, that's going to resolve. I guess I'm going to discard this deadweight. And then cast down their Plague Crafter. This doesn't seem like a very good turn for me. I guess I don't... Do I have to do this? Yeah. Whatever. Runs on. Hey, Thief of Sanity. This card's really good. I actually played this against the mono green Steel Leaf Stompy deck earlier today, and Thief of Sanity actually let me win the match because I would attack with it and find a blocker for their Vine Mare. Yeah, they don't look tapped, they just look knocked sideways. Like, let me just knock sideways these 2 swamps. I really don't want you to have that Azoni. Oh, crap. Why did I do that? I was not paying attention, and I left a Spell Pierce on top of my deck. And that was very good magic. They're going to get that Azoni back anyways. They have 11 creatures in the graveyard. That is an unreasonable number. Oh no, they got Molderhawk back. Yeah, anyways, I don't think even keeping this Spell Pierce would allow me. I mean, like, putting it into the graveyard probably wouldn't have gotten me to a point to where I could win the game either. So I don't think Ritual suits in this deck, and Ritual's not really going to do much in this matchup anyways. I cannot believe I did not surveil away the Spell Piercer. That's just so... whatever. Middle fingers up to you. Alright, that was a swamp, so... I played that game poorly, deserved to get ranched, and did. Yeah, this hand's reasonable. Got some removal. Got some disruption. Got some mana. This hand has everything. I also don't like when you play a shock land. It puts it into play, then puts it back into your hand, then puts it into play. There's sideboarding in some play versions of Arena. This past weekend, they did a competitive event where sideboarding did happen, but in the quick play options, it is mainly just one game and done. Which, to me, as someone who plays a lot of Eternal and a lot of Pokemon, even though Pokemon in paper, it's best 2 out of 3 now. But as someone who plays a lot of these other games where they just offer a best of 1 and you move on, it's something I really appreciate. But yeah, like, they don't offer sideboard play, or if they do, it's not something I've seen. We'll go ahead and Nicol Bolas. Alright, ciao. But yeah, it exists. It's just, is it part of the weekly play offerings or not? Kind of thing. And that's another one of the reasons why I know that Arena's good, but it's not gonna take over for Magic Online for a while because of the limited format offerings that they have. Like, if you're not even offering best 2 out of 3 on a normal basis, how are people going to be able to test for PTQs or their Grand Prix or Premier play events seriously on Arena? Honestly, I don't think they should offer 2 out of 3 play except for limited on Arena. Like, for a digital game like this, for this esports style offering, you want people to play as many games as possible, as quickly as possible, as often as possible. And 2 out of 3 doesn't really allow that to happen. You got this shiny esport ready built version of Magic, and you know, the industry standards best of one, why not just embrace that, you know? Yep. That is exactly what should happen with MTGO. Like, they've got no plans to offer a MOCS or PTQ systems on Arena yet. And eventually that can happen. But there's still so much building that they have to do to get Arena on the same level, playoff ring-wise, as they do MTGO. Can I flip? Haha, Luminous Bonds. Let's draw 2 cards.
My power, my knowledge is endless.
Flipping Bolas, by the way, is remarkable. I want to ultimate you. Don't concede when I blow up your challenger. I'm blowing up your challenger. Don't concede.
I always have an answer.
It's really good. The version I like is Jessup's version from the Star City event this weekend. I don't remember where I got this Grixis from, but I think it was one of the, or I think it was the PGQ Online this weekend is where I think I got it from. But it's over here on the side. You can see it. The deck so far, what I've played in it, it only really loses to itself. Like, it will have some abominations of card draws. Minus 12. I will discard this Thief of Sanity. God, that was awesome! Ultimating Planeswalkers is great. Yeah, I'm not missing much for Jessup's version on here. I think I'm basically just down a Nicol Bolas. Nicol, whatever. I'm down a dragon. Boom! You died because you got no cards to draw in your library. Alright. Did I get a good uncommon or common? No. Oh, I forgot to update this. His head looks fine. Like, I can't, like, outside with 3rd mana, I can't really find a flaw with it. So we're gonna keep it. Notion Rain looks like something out of the Matrix. I will keep. No, it doesn't. You can pick whatever like, I think there's 15 different avatar choices in the client, and you just pick one in your profile. They're all different planeswalkers. Although that would be cool if the avatar corresponded with what you played. I'm gonna keep one of these. I think I'm just gonna blow that up. Chupacabra, Eden the Steamkin. Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, that would be really neat if that's what it was. It's unfortunately just not the same. You know, I'm just gonna let you draw 3 since you can't play cards from your hand right now. Let's Whisper Doom. You made another one. That is good. That resolves. Alright, let's Erasure. Just to see what they got in their hands. It's all useless. Well, we're gonna put Banefire in the graveyard. And we're gonna Contempt their Pyromancer. I hit past turn and didn't get a chance to attack, even though I typically do. That's pretty cool. Maybe it's for the best that I didn't attack. Say I just put a crap ton of stuff into play. Alright, we will attack with Nicol Bolas. Flip the Ravager. And let's view my graveyard. This Chupacabra back into play. We're actually going to blow up the Courier. I don't know, why am I too scared to attack now? Oh, yeah. That seems like a pretty good reason. Dead weight for that. Let's take the lightning strike. And we will attack for 6 here. We've got 2 pieces of removal and a blocker. And attacking with the Chupacabra doesn't actually shorten the clock any. Like, they're still dead next turn anyways. Yeah, you can draw your 3. Hoping the top card of your library is not another lightning strike. That would be a bummer. The turn that I hit past turn and missed the attack, if I lose this game, will be the reason why I lost this game. But I didn't lose this game, because I'm lucky. Alright, let's update this. Look at my 50 coins. And weep. Alright, that is it for me today. I'm going to go get ready for my Eternal stream on my personal channel. So if you're interested in the Eternal card game, you can check that out at Joshua Clater on Twitch. Make sure to follow us at legitimtg.com. Follow us here on Twitch if you want to be notified when you want to go live. We also throw these up on YouTube, so follow us there as well. Eventually I'm going to get more inspired to do other YouTube content for the site. But that is it. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice hearing from you. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. And I will see you on Wednesday for something else Magic related. So, see you then.